Hey guys, PK is on the phone once again. Let's update crypto. Actually, let's update Bitcoin and Link and XRP because the other ones are not moving yet. Okay, so first things first, not out of the wood yet. This is still possible. The bearish count, still possible, 535. And if that's the case, we have our one in place, most probably, and now we have a retraced in a form of perhaps a zigzag with A, B, and a C. It goes a bit further up, and then you might short if you're a bear. Having said that, let's entertain the bull scenario. Now, if we had a wave 1, 2, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where I would end it here, and we have a wave, sideways wave 2, well, we might expect something like this. And again, I'm going to repeat that there is a case that this is a wave 2 and that the low is in. So now I'm gonna go through the count and show you why I think that could be the case. So if you are if you're good in Elliott wave, then you know that okay, this would be the terminus of wave 1. So a flat can develop like this. We can have a wave A as a flat, wave B as a zigzag, and wave C can be it has to be a motive wave, right? So you would label it like this: A, B, C. So that's your A sequence, B zigzag, flat. Now the difference between flat and sideways, for example, we can have a first sequence to be a flat, second sequence to be wave X, and a third one can be a zigzag in sideways. Same but different, right? Can expect the same algo in both of these. So that's why I entertain this idea that we have actually a flat here as a wave A or a W with a flat zigzag and an impulse down. So 3, 3, 5, and then we have this abomination of a wave that overlaps. That can be a zigzag family or whatever, and it can be your wave B or wave X. And now I mentioned that I cannot really find a proper impulse here. It's a stretch, it's a squeeze, and I don't like it. So I say rather zigzag than anything else, or zigzag family. And in that case, that could be a sideways correction, and this could be the wave 2. So your 1, 2 is in. And in case it's not in case you want to count this as a zigzag, now we can have our a wave A, B, C, and we go down again, right? If it's not an ABC, if it is a wave 1, 2, well, we're gonna have a similar play, in my opinion. Now, lower time frame, I'm gonna go down to 30 minutes for the clearance. Since we had our lows, we had a clean motive wave, which is really beautiful. Now this part here is a bit tricky. What are we doing? Like, we're just ranging in between the algos. We still didn't test the golden zone here. And on the other side, we still didn't test the golden zone down. Count-wise, I would say that we are flatting again, I would think. So the first move of a flat, either we can count it as if you finish it here, then A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the W, X, Y, irregular top. This can be your wave A, 3-wave move, then a zigzag A, B, C. I would think this is done. So A, B, C. For me, less likely that we have something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ending diagonal or whatnot. But it's still open. Less likely, to be honest. I think that the move, if you look at the line chart, the move was this. This is where the price action held. So now, honestly, I think this is what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna go there. Playing something in between, I think you just get chopped. I think this is what's coming. And this can be either a wave B or a wave 2. That's where I'm interested to long. Guideline says that wave A should be similar in size to wave C. Guideline says the most common retracement after a flat is 0.38. So that's this area. If we hold it here, it's going to be the same case like macro structure. This. Another thing that could be going on right now is we had a wave A, and now we're forming delete this for the clearance. Perhaps we're forming a triangle, which is less likely in my opinion, to be honest. This is impulsive, so less likely, honestly. But this could be the wave B. And if it's a triangle, well, then it's a wave B and not a wave 2. So triangle, less likely. We know that the stops are there. We know that the stops are here. So which side gets triggered first? I think that the lower time frame, like the current play for me is this, and then short. I really, if somebody asks me, I would long it if I see a clean 5. Like something is done, well then I'm interested. Even if that 5 ends there, also interested. But the way it moves, still more a flat to me than a zigzag, but time will tell. Anyway, I'm definitely interested here and here to buy some Bitcoin for a longer term play. This can be 1, 2, and off we go for the 3 of a 3. If not, well, perhaps something like this, at least to trade the wave C. And that's your bearish case of a 1-2 or a WXY. Okay, that covers Bitcoin at least. So good news on Link. Last week I talked about, I think I said it still doesn't go. Well, it's going now, and I think that we're just completing the inner third wave. And this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is in the making. Perhaps one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 could be somewhere there, and that can be only the micro 3. Anyway, $20 would be a psychological number for people to sell, but honestly I think somewhere there it's going to be only the wave 3, and then we're going to have a 4 and a 5 hopefully in the making. Currently looks like the wave 3 is extended, so we might expect equality in the size of a wave 1 and 5. It lands somewhere there. Okay, nothing new here either, in case we're building, like, you never know when exactly an ending diagonal is over, because this is too short of a C wave, right? This can still develop to be sideways B and lower for the C. If this is the current count of the last leg of wave E, so you had a D here, A, B supposed, and ending diagonal, and you never want to truncate a zigzag, then you might rethink your count from the beginning. That's why I have XRP as this as well. So if this was the wave D, now we had a wave A, perhaps we're going to have a triangle as a wave B in between, and then we have another impulsive down to go. What's happening here is, if you take a look, let's do 2 hours. This can still hold the line here to go. We're just ranging up and down, perhaps up until the point where we complete the triangle and go further down. Like, it might be scary, but at least it's gonna give some clearance on XRP, even though this could be the bottom. All right, nothing new here. It's still doing the same old. Current count would be 1, 2, 1, 2, and if that fails, well, I have this extended fifth idea with the regular top of an A, B, and now we have impulsive red back here or there, where I'm interested in Ethereum. RUNE still didn't go, just like Link didn't go, but here's the juice, what I'm looking at for a retracement level. So either we go for the C or 3. That would be a good one to complete the fifth. Nothing significant on this one either, that's why I'm gonna go quickly over them. So move down, move up, and perhaps another move down. The best you can do here is form an expanding diagonal, but I don't like to trade diagonals and I don't like to rely on them, so I would expect lower lows on ORAI, even though I just hold this one. All right, that would be a short update on crypto for the Monday. Have a good day, guys.